Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Makua. Please subscribe to my channel down there. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you. Today's tutorial, I'm gonna show you how I install invisible zippers on my outfits that I saw woven fabrics mostly. I use invisible zippers, and at the start I used to be scared to install them because I didn't know how to install invisible zippers, and like also I didn't have the right foot for the invisible zippers for installing them. I'll just use a regular invisible zipper, and when installing it was just like it was a mess. So not until I bought the right food for it, and with friends I started asking my friends, how do you do it? And my friends showed me this is how you do it. And from there on, that's how just I've been doing it. And it's very easy. Once you know how to do it, you always want to do it. And it just makes your work look so professional. And this is, as you can see, this is how I do it. I hope you can see. So when you have it there, it looks nice, right? This is how we do it. So you just need to have the fabric and make sure use your iron. And mostly I just never used to iron my outfits. Like when I'm sewing, I just dive into it, not ironing. Then it was a mess, like very messy work. But after, you make sure you just use your iron most of the time. Like, so my friend showed me, I just used to install direct, but my friend showed me this is how you do it. So I'll just try to iron it a little bit. Not, no, this is plastic, so you don't use a very hot iron, but just like warm iron just to straighten it. Then everything comes out well. And let's go to the sewing machine and I'll show you how I did mine. Okay, this is your fabric that you're sewing, whatever it is that you want to sew. Then you want to install the invisible zipper. You have opened the seam like this. Then before you start installing, make sure you have your zippers ironed, but not really like iron it with a hot iron, but just like a warm iron to make it straight. You can see from this one, you see how I'm trying to open it. You see that this is not ironed, so it has that thing where it's more like folded. You can see that. Then the one that I've ironed, this one, it's straight. You can tell from here. I ironed this one. This is the one I'm gonna sew onto this fabric. I just ironed it. At first, before I knew how to do this, I just used to go right away start sewing without pressing it open with a warm iron. So not until my friend told me, Teresa, to say, oh, you have to iron it, then it comes out well. So, oh, all right. So from there on, my invisible zippers have just been coming out perfect. You can see the difference. See the difference there? That's 40. Then this one, I don't want to close it, because if I close it, then it's gonna get back to this shape here where I still have like a little bit, try to iron it, which I don't want to do. You see that? Yeah. So now you just want to put this on your fabric like that. Let's see how it's going. Yeah. Before you start sewing, as you can see, I have this presser foot, and this is not for the invisible zippers. The reason why it is not for the invisible zippers, like when you put it, your zippers there, because of this, it doesn't have that provision where it accommodate this, so it keeps going up and down. Then these, they hold the zippers in place, so that there's that bump which goes, like you can see from here, it goes in there like that. There's that provision. Let's see. Yeah, you see there's that provision where the zip two things go in, then you'll be able to sew and keeps the zippers in place. So I'm gonna remove this one. put this one in. I like this one, but sometimes I struggle putting it with my hands. Like I struggle. This one is faster for me to put. So you just want to put this one up like that. Yeah. So now, okay. Before I start sewing, I just want to make sure my zippers are aligned like this. Then I'll just try to pin it. So that it doesn't move. So that my zipper stays in place. As you can see, I started sewing here up to somewhere here. You see, I started sewing from there to here. So I'm gonna put my zippers like that and start sewing from here. Then come all the way down. So let's put the sewing machine. Bring the sewing machine. So I hope you can see from here. Okay. Yeah, so you just want to put the sewing machine there, the needle down. As you can see, it's so aligned. Then yeah, you can. Okay. Move the pin. Then there. Just reinforce the stitch. Then get your needle out. Pull. And cut the thread. Then we come the other side. When you come to the other side of the fabric, you do the same. And this is the other side. Take your thread back and put it there. You just reinforce, put the needle down. Get this down. So this is where I started from sewing on the other side. I'm just gonna end here. Then just try to reinforce it. Then take my needle out. And pull the thread out. And cut. Just wanna cut those threads. Then the next thing you just wanna do is try to pull out the thread. The zippers from the other side. Sorry, yeah, this is how you pull it. This is how you pull it. Then when you open the other side. You see, this is how my zippers are. Like, you just go press it, then you won't be able to tell that there's a zippers here. So this is how my zippers are. after sewing. Now the last thing that you want to do is, you know where we ended from sewing, you ended somewhere here. You just want to get this this from here. I ended here, then you just using the same allowance, not the fabric, because you ended from here. Then I'm just gonna sew this down. Just to have it attached to the fabric and reinforcing it, so that then do the other side of the fabric. Make sure your thread is at the back. Then just the same allowance, you sew that. You can use the, I just decided to use the same presser fold, but you can change and put the regular one when sewing, like then you just cut out the loose threads. You just cut them out and you're done. So this is, and the zippers is strong, you can see. You just go down to the ironing board and press it down with an iron. Press it, then you're done. This is how you install your zippers, invisible zippers. Looks professional. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.